Hello, you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Judd reaction video. Now, if anyone wondering what do I mean by a Judd reaction video, well, my good friend Judd over on Twitch, he recommends a few songs that he thinks I would enjoy. He's got me going down this country music rabbit hole at the moment, and I must admit, I'm loving every single second of it. For anyone who's not new to this channel, you will know that I literally react to as much random music that is available in the world as I possibly can. The idea that I have inside of my head is there is so much music and so much amazing music to be offered everywhere around this world. I don't want to limit my genre to just one. I want to hear everything. I want to take every single genre, every single amazing artist out there off of my bucket list. So country music is definitely something I really enjoy, just as much as I enjoy every single thing else I check out on this channel. So, like I said, this is another reaction from Judd. He told me to check this one out. If you don't know who he is, I'll leave a link to his Twitch channel in the description. Make sure you go click that link, give him a follow, show him some love. He's an absolutely amazing human being, trust me. And if you like these songs, you're gonna like him even more. Anyway, enough of my talking. I'm going into this reaction completely blind. I have no idea who Toby Keith is, never heard a single song by him, don't know what he looks like, don't know anything about this. So let's jump straight into my first time ever reaction to Toby Keith, the Angry American.
American girls and American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads. My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole world is raining down on you.
First thing I want to say is Toby Keith has an absolutely lovely voice. He's got that sort of deeper country voice style, which is just something that seems so like calming in a way, which is ironic considering that the lyrics and topic of this song is anything but that. But does that make sense? He's got that sort of deeper, calming country style voice, which I absolutely love. One thing I want to point out, and I apologize for pausing it and I'm talking as long as I'm going to, but one thing I want to point out is I'm not American, so I'm British. My accent can throw people off sometimes. A lot of people say I sound incredibly British. A lot of people say I sound South African or from New Zealand, and some people think I sound American. And yeah, I just have like a random mongrel accent. I'm actually Irish, and I was raised in the UK, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to my voice. But yeah, I'm not American. I am British, and yeah, so with this sort of song, it's going to be hard to feel it, but I'm feeling it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Because I understand this situation and how heartbreaking it was, not just for America, but the whole world, and how it's one of these things that's just going to ring forever. You know, it's never going to stop being devastating, the topic of this song. And the other thing I always say, and I've always said it, is I don't even know if I would ever be brave enough or selfless enough to join the military in my country or any country. I don't know if I'd ever have that in me, simply because I wouldn't want to ever danger my own life for my boys, but it's the complete opposite. The people that have the bravery to sign up, put their life on the line for their family at home, and risk it for them and for everyone else, and go out there, in my eyes, doing it is one of the most selfless things you can possibly do. If you do it for the right reasons, it is literally the most selfless thing you can do, because you're risking your entire being for other people. Not for yourself, just for other people. It's incredible that humans can possess that kind of willpower and strength to do something like that. I don't know if I ever could, and I'm sad to say it, but it's the truth. And I'm so damn just like mesmerized at the strength that people have when they can do that.
brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
He was a tank commander.
Wow. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
This is a bit of a weird reaction for me because usually I pause to talk about and break down the song, but I'm kind of just listening to this one. I'm kind of just taking it all in. I think I paused long enough in the middle. I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot to say about this one, and honestly, I'm just listening to everything Toby Keith is telling me right now.
The red, white, and blue. Of the red, white, and blue. Of my red, white, and blue.
I feel like with a song and topic like this, it can go one way or the other. It can. And I know there's been like much more hardcore songs, right, around this topic and other topics in other countries and disasters that happened. And considering two things. One, how absolutely devastating this was for the whole world, and more specifically Americans, right? How devastating this was. And you all know what I'm talking about. How absolutely heartbreaking and surprising this was. And the fact that this song is literally called The Angry American, I really feel like Toby Keith could not have approached this with a more calm and collective mind. To feel as upset and devastated and heartbreaking as you must feel, to write a song with this much collectiveness around it and not just swearing and shouting and going after people and, you know, like literally being the angry American, I feel like Toby Keith couldn't have done this better. Does that make sense? I feel like he could not have approached this heartbreaking situation and written a song with a more level-headed and peaceful mind, and somehow not been peaceful at the same time than this. This is brilliantly done. Very well crafted. For me, I'm someone who, like, you know, I'm sure everyone in the world is in some way, which is like, it'd be nice to have peace. It'd be nice to have peace, to not have wars, to just, you know, just have a nice life and not have those fears in the back of your mind. And it's heartbreaking to think that the only way we seem to be able to get them, and if you look at history, if you look at humanity's history, regardless of what nation you're from, it just seems like the only way to be able to get peace is through dark and horrible times. And it feels like, you know, we kind of feel like we're above that now, but you look at what's happening in the rest of the world. I mean, you look at Ukraine. Is there ever going to be a time when we're above that? It's just sad. It's just sad to think that there's so many damn amazing people on this planet. So many incredible, wonderful people who just want to help everybody, want to do so much good. And it's just, we get set back so much by just a few individuals. You know, and the sad thing is when a few individuals do this, then it makes like a collective look bad. That hasn't done anything wrong. It's just sad. It really is. It's a sad cycle that we seem to repeat, and it feels like it's getting better. It really does. I like to believe it does. But yeah, and then things like, Ukraine happened, and you kind of feel like maybe we're just kidding ourselves, and yeah. But like I said, with this song with Toby Keith, absolutely love this voice. I love the message because I feel like it is lost in today's world where you can be proud of your country. For some reason, it feels like it's sort of like a bit shunned or whispered if someone says they're proud of where they're from. And it really shouldn't be. I don't understand why. Regardless of how you look, regardless of who you love or where you're from, we're all the same. We're all brothers and sisters. That's what bugs me so much. We're literally all the same. We're all descendants from the same humans. We're all the same people. You take away anything about the exterior of someone, and we're all exactly the same on the inside. So, you should be proud of who you are. Because we're all the same, and at the same time, we're all completely different and completely unique. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of who you are as a human being and who you are as a person. You can love yourself, you can love your country, and not appreciate what the government's doing. That's completely allowed in two separate things, and I feel like people mix that up quite a lot. So, because it's allowed. It's allowed. And yeah. Just know that. It's perfectly fine to love who you are, and it's perfectly fine to accept someone for understanding that they love who they are. And that's just what it comes down to. I think that word is the main thing. Understanding. I know I'm just waffling. I hope some of it makes sense. But yeah, this was like I said, I'm not American, so it's a hard one to break down. But I would be lying if I said it's not. It's like you don't listen to this and just feel a bit heartbroken and a bit proud, even though you're not from that country. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does. It makes you feel a bit proud. My pride from this song comes from something that can be so heartbreaking, so devastating, and the title of the song and the fact that a man like Toby Keith can just approach this with such a collective mind and write a song that it doesn't seem like an angry American. It seems like a smart American. That's what it feels like, making the right decisions. I hope any of that ramblings made any sense. I don't know what to say. I hope that all made sense. I've definitely really enjoyed Toby Keith's voice. I would like to hear, with his voice, it just felt so calming and soothing. I would like to hear some songs that I feel like cater and more to that attribute he seems to have with his vocals, because he definitely seems to come across on this more softer sort of side of country music, more mellow side of country music. Even with a song like this, I got it, which makes me understand that if he was writing a song that was catered more to that ability that he seems to have vocally, we might get something really chilled. So let me know in the comment section if there's a song like that by this man that I would enjoy. And let me know, you guys enjoying these random Judd requests? He just throwing them in every now and then. That guy's giving me a lot of love, so I like doing these for him. He's done a lot for me. I like doing these for him. He's a good guy. If anyone's wondering why I do these random Judd requests, it's just because I live stream regularly on Twitch, and Judd gave me some raids, and he's just a really nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's one of the good ones in the world. So yeah, I like supporting people who like supporting people, if that makes sense. Anyway, I hope wherever you are in the world, you have an absolutely wonderful, beautiful day. I love all of you incredible people. Thank you so much for supporting my random channel here on YouTube. I'd honestly be nothing without all of you wonderful, amazing people. And as always, my friends, you right there, see me in the next video.